Hello students, this is Karthik, your maths tutor, heartily welcoming you to Vista's Learning. What is Vista's Learning? Vista's Learning is an online education platform where we strive to deliver quality education for all. So what are we going to see in today's slide is, we are going to introduce you to the mathematics subject. So before getting into the particular class topics, we will first see what is mathematics. Later on we'll get into the class particular topics. So here the very first question is, what is mathematics? So on the screen you can see three different images. So that is, one of them is camera, the second one is a music, and the third one is an image which is consisting of numbers and symbols. So the most famous works which have been done from the cameras, okay, I'll just mention them. So for example, the Shawshank Redemption, the Godfather trilogy, Inception, Interstellar. So these are the works which are done by the cameras. Coming back to the music, so there are few great musicians. For example, Ed Sheeran, A.R. Rahman, Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, and it goes on like that. And coming back to the third one, that is mathematics. So there are few topics like trigonometry, calculus, algebra, arithmetic. So what is common, students? So I mentioned few movies here, correct? I mentioned few singers or musicians here, and here I have mentioned few topics. So what is common among all of them? So all of them are universal, which means all these, whatever I have said here, they have been watching by the people all around the world, which means mathematics is universal. So it is accepted universal. So this is mathematics. It is a universal subject. Further knowing about it, okay. So the mathematics has been classified into 6 different fields or 6 core topics of mathematics. So let us see one by one. The very first topic is statistics and probability. The second one is algebra. Third is arithmetic. Fourth is trigonometry. Fifth is geometry. And the sixth one is calculus. So what are these topics? These topics form the core of mathematics. Okay. So these are the topics which you are going to study in your further classes in Vista's Learning. So we came to know what is mathematics, right? Mathematics is a universal subject. It is accepted universally. What are the topics in mathematics? So these are the core topics of mathematics. So what is math, students? Again, let us know more about mathematics. So to know about that, there is a picture on the screen. So I think you would recognize this picture. Yes, that is Cinderella. Let me tell you a very short story. All right. So in a very long, far away kingdom, very long ago, there lived a daughter with her parents. Her name was Cinderella. She lost her mother in the very early stages, and only her father was alive, and the father married another woman, and she was very cruel, and that woman was a stepmom for Cinderella. What happened was, after few days, the Cinderella's father also died. So once Cinderella's father died, that stepmom started treating Cinderella as a servant. Across the town, the king decided that his son, Prince, must get married to a woman. So he called all the maidens in the town to get married to his prince, so that he could select any one of them and produce some children for his further kingdom. So what happened here? Cinderella was treated as a servant and she did not have any good clothes with her. There was a Swayamvar. So what is Swayamvar? As you all know, all the queens or the maidens come and stand in a queue, and the prince will go and put a garland to some of the queen, and she will be the princess for that prince, and they will carry on the kingdom further. So Cinderella wanted to attend that Swayamvar, but she did not have any clothes with her. So what happened? An angel appeared and she granted her a boon that she will be getting presents as a dress and sandals Okay, and she can attend the Swayamvar. So but this boon is only valid until the midnight 12 p.m. After 12 p.m. the boon will get vanished. So Cinderella got the boon, she attended the Swayamvar, and she also danced with the prince. So the prince loved her, and as it was about to strike midnight, Cinderella left the palace. So while she was rushing, as it was striking midnight, she lost her sandals. So the prince found her sandals and traced her back, and thereafter they lived happily together. So this is a very short story about Cinderella. Now what is this story, students? You all know the story of Cinderella. This story is just a fairy tale. Okay, means what is the meaning of fairy tale? It means it does not exist. It is just a story, that's all. So what is that is called as? This story is called as an abstract. So what is the meaning of abstract? What does abstract means? So the definition is written here. Existing as a thought or as an idea. So let's just circle this. Idea or imagination. What is the meaning of abstract? It is a thought or an idea or imagination, but not having a physical or concrete existence. Okay, this is the meaning of abstract. So now what is the reason I told you this story? This is because even mathematics is abstract. Math is also abstract, which means what? Math is just an idea, or it is just an imagination, or it is just a set of principles. Okay, there is no physical existence of mathematics. Okay, it is just an idea. It does not exist. But is this idea false? So for example, Cinderella is false. So there was no girl called as Cinderella. Okay, there was no angel who appeared in front of Cinderella and gave her the boon. Okay, all this is just a story, that's all. It does not exist. Similarly, math is also abstract. Math also does not exist. But the idea of mathematics is used in many places. See the very first use. Math is used by weather forecasting. So where is mathematics used? In weather forecasting. Which topic of mathematics is used? Probability and statistics. So with the help of probability and statistics, we can determine what weather will it be tomorrow. Will it be raining, or will it be cold, or will it be sunny? Okay. So this can be done by what? By using math. Okay, we can forecast the weather. Next use of mathematics. Math is used as the base for other subjects. Math is used in physics. Math is used in chemistry. Okay, math is used in accounting and many other places. Math is being used. The next use. Math has a huge applications in the practical world. So how is this? So you might have heard of Three Gorges Dam in China, right? So that is the biggest dam in the world. And you also must heard of Burj Khalifa, which is in Dubai. So how are these structures possible to build? Only with the help of mathematics. Yes, math is an abstract, but with the help of this abstract idea or imagination, we are able to create wonders. Alright, next one. Math is used by doctors to prescribe the right dose of medicine. So based upon the severity of the disease or the virus, okay, the doctor examines the patient and he prescribes the right dose of medicine and cures the patient. So again, math is used there. Next, math is used to calculate important parameters of the nation like GDP, GNP, etc. So now India is the 7th largest country or the 4th largest country. Okay, 7th largest country in the terms of area. And what is the economical ranking of India? So as per my idea, the economical ranking of India is number 4, I think. So how did they rank India at number 4? So that is based upon few parameters of the nation. So what are those parameters? Those parameters are nothing but called as GDP and GNP. So that is nothing but gross domestic product and gross national product. So by whom is this calculated? These are calculated by Central Government of India, a branch of that. Okay, so that is nothing but MOSPY, which is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So this is a branch of central government, okay, which calculates the important parameters for the nation to decide its economical ranking. Alright, we'll see the next one. Math is also used by the gamblers. What is the meaning of gamblers? Those who bet money and play the games. Okay, for example, Teen Patti, okay, 32 cards, Andar Bahar. So all these are the games, okay, where they bet the money and win the amount. And they also lose the amount. So math is also used by the gamblers. So which topic of mathematics is used there? Of course, probability. So they are used by the gamblers to calculate the odds of winning. Understood? So these, even though math is abstract, its idea is used in all these applications successfully. Okay, so for example, it has huge applications in the practical world. An example there was Burj Khalifa and Three Gorges Dam in China. So now let us get into your particular class topics. So now let us start with class 12th mathematics. So class 12th mathematics. So we'll see the very first slide. Introduction, prerequisites for class 12th. So students, I know you have finished your class 11th. Now you are entering class 12th, okay, which is one of the most important phases in the student's life. So what do you need to ace in class 12th mathematics? So 4 topics in particular, students. You need to be very comfortable with these 4 topics. So what are those 4 topics? The very first one is relations and functions, which you have studied in class 11th, relations and functions. Okay. Next is limits and derivatives. Okay. The next is probability, which you studied in class 11th. And the next topic is trigonometry. So these 4 topics you have to be very good with. Okay, so these are what? Prerequisites for class 12th. So if you are good with these, okay, class 12th become very easy. Okay, so these are prerequisites of class 12th. We'll see the next one. What is the importance of class 12th? So again, 3 important students, 3 important points. Why is class 12th more important? Very first point is you will be writing an examination on mathematics. As simple as that. So you'll be studying mathematics here. On this, whatever we study in Vista's learning, the same questions and topics will be asked in your examinations. So you can crack the exam, okay, score very good marks here. The second is, so what after 12th, students? I think after 12th you will be planning for some degrees, right? So how to enter those degree colleges? Okay, with the help of entrance examinations. So in these entrance examinations, for example, let us take KCET. Okay, that is nothing but Karnataka Common Entrance Test. Why is this exam written? This exam is written to get your seats in graduation or undergraduation. So in KCET, if you see, mathematics is weighing for 60 marks. Alright, mathematics is weighing for 60 marks. Out of the 60 marks, 20 marks are coming from first PUC and 40 marks are coming from second PUC. So see the weightage of the second PUC marks here. 40 marks. Okay, that is more than 50% of the total weightage of mathematics. So these 40 marks is coming from where? Class 12th mathematics. So understand how important is class 12th mathematics. Okay, and the very third point is, okay, this will be acting as the foundation for your undergraduation. So whatever topics you are going to study in class 12th, the extension of those topics, like how the extension of relations and functions is studied in class 12th, extension of limits is studied in class 12th, and these both extensions also studied in class 12th. In the very similar manner, class 12th mathematical topics will be having their extensions in your undergraduation programs. So this is the importance of class 12th mathematics. So please work very hard. Okay, pay more attention for class 12th mathematics, as that will be continuing further as well. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. So what are the topics in class 12th mathematics? See, algebra, only 4 topics are there. What are those? Matrices, determinants, vector algebra and LPP. So these both are new topics. So you have not known what are these both. Okay, we'll be seeing them. Vector algebra is also a very new topic, but you have heard this word called as vector in physics. So that is vector algebra. So how can we work with vectors? How can we add vectors or multiply vectors? So that is vector algebra. And LPP here is linear programming. So that is nothing but related with the graphs. Alright. Next, geometry. So previously in class 11th we saw straight lines, circles and introduction to 3D geometry, right? So that introduction to 3D geometry as an extension which is coming in class 12 is called as 3-dimensional geometry. It's just an extension of class 11th. Next, probability. We have probability only. So probability you studied in class 10th, class 11th, you'll be studying in class 12th as well. So here you'll be seeing higher topics of probability. Okay, higher topics. Next, this is one of the most important topics. 60 marks will be asked out of 100 marks in your boards, alright, and 25 marks out of 40 will be asked in the entrance examinations. Calculus. So have you studied calculus in class 11th? Yes. What are those? Relations and functions, and one more is limits and derivatives. So what were those students? Those were only the basics. What are these? So again we have relations and functions, continuity and differentiability. So this is class 11th extension. So this is limits and derivatives extension. Applications of differentiation. Where is differentiation used? Inverse of differentiation is nothing but called as integration, applications of integration and differential equations. So these are the topics coming under calculus. Alright, we'll see the next one, trigonometry. So trigonometry we have studied in class 11th as well, right? Here we are not going to study trigonometry. Here we will study inverse trigonometry. So we know what is sine theta, correct? Here we'll be studying what is sine inverse theta. Okay, and some formulas related to these as well. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. Yes, what can you see here, students? So there is a student or a boy who's keeping his hand on his head and he is confused. Why is he confused? He is not understanding mathematics. No need to understand it. Math is imagination, students. It is not existing. Mathematics is not existing. As I said, what did I say? Math is abstract. Correct? Math is abstract. Which means what? It is not existing. It is just an idea, that's all. Okay, you cannot physically feel mathematics. So see what a great mathematician has told here. So he is William Paul Thurston. And what is he telling about mathematics? So he is telling mathematics is not about numbers, it is not about equations, it is not about computations or algorithms. It is not anything of this. So what is mathematics? It is all about understanding. We already know that mathematics is abstract. Means what? It is only imaginary. You cannot go and touch 1, you cannot go and touch 2. You cannot see 1 and 2. You can only see one elephant, one lion. Okay, you cannot see only one. One is not visible, students. Math is imaginary. It is just an idea, that's all. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. Very last one. So what is the strategy to follow for class 12th mathematics? So what should we do, sir, then to feel class 12th mathematics very easy? So you have to do only one thing, students. Okay, subscribe to Vista's Learning. Click on the bell icon. What are we doing here? We are going to provide you with the synopsis, problems and also few MCQs. So if you are with us throughout this journey, you will definitely feel mathematics very easy and you will be easily score marks in your 12th as well as in your entrance examinations. So that is all for today, students. Please subscribe Vista's Learning and stay connected with us. Thank you.